Yo, what is good, YouTube and friends? You're here chilling with a real Satoshi Aoki back at ya with another Cronos Crypto.com video, the weekly video where we talk about news in the Cronos ecosystem. We do a bit of technical analysis on Cronos, see what's going on for the CRO token, as well as other things related to DeFi and NFTs. If you are new to the channel, then welcome, what's good, and welcome to the journey of Cronos. I've been an investor in CRO for a few years now, and at the moment CRO makes up around 12% of my overall portfolio, and I do own some Cronos NFTs, and also on top of that, I've recently become an official Crypto.com affiliate. So what that basically means is I get slightly better incentives for actually recommending people to Crypto.com. With that all being said though, folks, I focus not just on the positive, like a lot of other channels do, but I also focus on the negatives and areas for improvement for this project. And also as well, folks, please do remember, I will always include timestamps for your viewing convenience down below. And always do remember, these videos are not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. So before we do jump into the bulk of today's video, folks, please, if you wouldn't mind just taking a moment to hear from today's sponsor of the channel, Margex Leverage Trading Exchange. Folks, it's really hard at the moment to really make good gains in the cryptocurrency space. As you can see, with these falling markets, it's really hard if you're not taking advantage of shorting the market when the markets are down. You can do this by using Margex Leverage Exchange. Folks, you can trade up to 100x leverage with all your favorite cryptocurrencies with an extremely easy to use user interface. And did I also mention no KYC requirement? The MP Shield system on Margex, which protects you from illiquidity and price manipulation, is a fantastic feature that's included in Margex. Now folks, in order to get signed up easily and free for Margex Exchange, you just simply go to the wallet section, go over to the use promo code section and just enter in Satoshi 100. Upon doing that, folks, you'll get $100 to use to test out the trading system on Margex. What's also really cool is that the minimum trade size is $1 and the minimum deposit is just $10 US. If we focus here on the top left of screen, it's also really easy to actually switch through the switch button here and have a look at the available cryptocurrencies you do have. As you can see, currently on my test account here, I've got 0.003165 BTC available and ready to trade with. When you are trading, folks, make sure that you do have experience trading long and short positions before you go and do any crazy trades. But if you are aware of how to do this, guys, then it's really easy, okay? Just down here, you can literally decide whether you want to trade with cross, 5x, 20x, all the way to 100x. And as you can see here, folks, if we actually go on over into the deposit section, you can actually see all the various cryptocurrencies that you can choose from to actually go ahead and simply deposit. And on top of that, there is also a number of the main cryptocurrencies that you can also actually use as collateral to actually borrow via Margex. Alrighty folks, so it's literally as easy as that, so don't forget to go ahead and get signed up. The link for this one will be at the very top of the description of this video. Head on over to use promo code in the wallet section and enter in Satoshi 100. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll always start off this week's weekly video by taking a look at the general overall markets. We'll follow that up with the actual Cronos price specifically, a little bit of technical analysis, as I did say, a little bit of stuff regarding NFTs, some more stuff about the Eth 2.0 merge, which definitely does affect the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem, some good information about how to best protect your account from Crypto.com, some really good cool stuff there, and a bit of news on Lebron James. Alrighty folks, so I've got to be honest, things are still setting a little bit unstable. The sentiment still is that there could be a bit of a macro move down for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and of course, if that does happen, altcoins should follow. Who knows? Bitcoin could drop down to levels around 14,000 US dollars. Do I want that to happen? Not really, because I don't have any cash to buy anything, but I'd be interested to know what position you're in. Would you be buying Bitcoin, Ethereum down at these levels? If we look at the current price of Bitcoin, it has found its way back up above 19,000, currently sitting just above 20,000 at 20,110. ETH is at 1,604, okay, so up about $100 from the 1.5 mark that it was about 24 hours ago. For the last 24 hours, BTC is up 2.0 on the dot, and Ethereum up 4.0, so quite a good move. But if we zoom back out to the 7-day, we got Bitcoin hit 7% down and Ethereum 5.4% down. Then if we go ahead and look at the biggest gainers for the last week, we got Celsius Network, folks. I'm steering well clear of Celsius, never invested in that one, and very, very glad, but it's up 22.2%. So, maybe if you're holding Cell, think about selling, no pun intended. BitDAO up 16.5 and XECE Cash up 15.0. Then if we head to the biggest losers, we've got HNT Helium down a whopping 30.7%, Arweave AR down 16.7%, and AVAX Avalanche down 16.5%. Alrighty, so if we move over to Cronos specifically, up 2.6% for the last 24 hours, currently sitting comfortably above 10 cents at the 12 cent mark, has been ranging between sort of 11 cents, 14, 15 cents for the last sort of 3 to 6 months. Not a whole lot of movement, but that's kind of how it's been for sort of the last 2 to 3 months in the cryptocurrency markets on the whole. Currently sitting at rank 27, slowly creeping out of that top 30. Not really the biggest deal. I mean, it'd be nice to see CRO stay obviously in the top 20, but I think, you know, it'll most definitely probably stay in that top 50, which I think is a good outlook for crypto.com. Then if we go ahead and look at the 7-day, CRO is down 7.8, the 14-day down 13.8, 30-day down 20%, and down 24.5% for the year. But don't forget, as I say in every single CRO video, very important to look at the overall outlook, guys. Over 3 years ago, we were sitting at just over 1 cent for CRO, okay? I originally got in myself around 2-3 cents, currently up 905.3%. And if we move on to some technical analysis on TradingView here, folks, this is a long position idea from Beholder, a premium user here who's just drawn out a quite a basic Fibonacci sort of trading analysis here over the long term. So as you can see here, we've got this uptrending line of resistance and support, and right now CRO sitting around that 12 cent mark. We could be going a lot lower, okay? That support line has been touched a number of times, and if we did break that, there is definitely a chance that we could definitely be sinking down below 10 cents, and I think a newer sort of technical analysis would have to be created from there. He goes on to say, this is until crypto either depegs from the US stock market or BTC finds a functional bottom. I think both of those things are a ways in the future, okay? So no time soon, so definitely not within the next 1 year at least, I would say. And just moving on to some weekly NFT and GameFi news from Crypto.com, Eminem and Snoop Dogg performed as BAYC, aka Bored Ape Yacht Club characters. Meta announced that Facebook and Instagram users can post NFTs. Animoca Brands received a US dollars worth of 100 million in funding from Temasek. So this was from September 2nd, 2022, so actually today. So quite interesting to see that people are still pouring money into the NFT space when a lot of people are calling it dead. And if we go into another article from September 2nd, 2022, also today, transfers of ETH and ERC 20 tokens will be temporarily suspended on the 6th and 15th of September. So that's about some further notice on the merge. And for those of you out there that don't really understand what the Eth 2.0 merge is and you're in cryptocurrency, pretty important to understand. Considering what Ethereum is, it's essentially going to be the internet currency of Web3 in my opinion, the silver to the gold of Bitcoin. So what is it? The merge is the process of merging the beacon chain or the consensus layer with the mainnet or the existing execution layer. The plan is to swap out the current POW, aka current proof of work algorithm on the consensus layer and replace it with proof of stake consensus protocol that the beacon chain provides. So essentially, guys, we are going from proof of work, so having to actually use physical miners, to proof of stake. People will essentially have to stake X amount, a minimum amount of Ethereum, okay? So this is going to be more economical and better for the environment, and hopefully better for scalability for Ethereum going into the future. And just finishing up with a little piece from Crypto.com University. Guys, this is about a security thing here, this little one from June 29th, and I do actually recommend you go onto the Crypto.com University, and guys, there's nothing to gain from this, you know, it's all free, it's all super good content, and we're just going to run through a few of the do's and don'ts for you newbies out there, okay? So when it comes to security and privacy, every detail does matter. Use a unique email address alias to register a Crypto.com account, so something random. Guys, something random, don't use your own name. Secure the email account you use to sign up for Crypto.com. Set up and use anti-phishing codes. Always set unique pattern locks, passcodes, and passwords for your phone and the Crypto.com services you use. Use strong and unique passwords and consider installing password management software. Enable Crypto.com MFA feature for all your transactions. Make sure the 24-hour withdrawal lock feature for newly whitelisted addresses is always enabled. Do not root jailbreak your devices. Keep your apps updated. Don't publish or share the details of your Visa card with anyone. If you lose your card, freeze it through the app. Do not share your credentials, guys, with anybody. That's a given. Do not store your MFA recovery code or Crypto.com DeFi wallet recovery phrase on any devices, guys. right? Don't do it. Write them down, keep them separate. Don't do the same with passwords as well. Okay, so all of these things I just ran through, folks. This is the same applications that you would use for Bitcoin, Ethereum, all cryptocurrency and NFTs that you invest in, okay? Obviously not just CRO, so really important security practices to protect your crypto. And last little piece here, guys, from the Loaded Lions, they're congratulating the King James LeBron on the contract extension. We can't wait to see you shine in the upcoming season. So really good to see LeBron James there with a following of 52.1 million, really shilling CRO, and for good reason, guys, for good reason. These athletes, you know, these high sort of profile actors, celebrities, whatever, they're not going to put their name to a company or a project if they think they're absolute garbage, okay? They have done their due diligence within the cryptocurrency space, and, you know, guys like LeBron James, like I said, he's not going to just go to any sort of random company, because obviously he must get approached by everybody to do sponsorships and integrations, but you gotta recognize it. There's a reason why, in my opinion, he chose Crypto.com. So it's a really good sign to see that he has sort of been with the company as that sort of sponsor for a while, sort of that brand ambassador, if you like, at that elite high level through the NBA basketball and elite level athleticism. And he's continuing on, which is you know, a good thing. It says good things, in my opinion, about Crypto.com. Alrighty, folks, that is all for today's video. Now make sure you do head on over to my official Twitter at Satoshi Aoki 7. The link will be in the description of this video. Go ahead and give me a follow over there. I talk about everything, guys, around NFTs, Cronos, blockchain gaming. So make sure you go ahead and check it out. If you enjoyed the video, then what you do and like the video, subscribe if you want to see me again. And most importantly, guys, as well, share and turn the notification bells on. And from wherever you're watching, have a blessed one in the cryptocurrency space. And we'll catch all of ya in the next video. Cheers.